Check them off like a wish list. You fighting a titan. Yeah. I got a bullet in the chamber just ready to strike him.
If I told him once, I told him enough. I'm out for heads, there's no discussion, not a game nor a bluff. Yo, I would go insane just to make a point and leave him stuck. And the point of the matter is that all these niggas is butt. Do the water backsplash, funky mouth ass niggas that still talking shit. Back cause I ain't hung up my mic and called it quits while they slept. I was up through the night, plotting to get rich. No black forces, not hitting no licks. What? Cause niggas fold like steel chairs. Amped up that drip in they neck, got them yelling like Ric Flair. Please beware this mighty boot to the chest, leave him gasping for air. No Vader, but I'm here to bomb shit like Big Van Vader, but black. Fuck around and put motherfuckers' heads in the bag like I was slack. Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message. This the best little wrestling podcast in Texas. Motherfuckers.
Check them off like a wish list.
Yeah.
You fighting a titan.
Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message.
I got a bullet in the chamber just ready to strike him.
Yeah.
Check them off like a wish list. You fighting a titan.
This the best little wrestling podcast in Texas.
I got a bullet in the chamber just ready to strike him.
Welcome to the best little wrestling podcast in Texas. And this is our review for NXT for August 31st, 2021. And it really wasn't a bad show.
No, I was much better than last week's. Much better.
I mean, I wasn't really into the whole Mandy and Saray thing, honestly. I was kind of...
But hey, we didn't start the show with 15 people coming out all trying to get each other's title or whatever that we've had to deal with for the past week.
True story.
So...
They changed the formula.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was nice. But, yeah, dude, I guess so Mandy took a bump on the outside. It's obviously a work bump.
Obviously
right?
it worked, right? So, like, she got caught up. There was a good back and forth, train wrestling the whole match. And then Mandy Rose got caught up in the ropes. And Saray did, like, a drop kick through the ropes and hit her in the face. And she fell out. And then, what's her new name? Gigi
Dolan.
Gigi Dolan and the other chick.
JC Jane.
JC Jane. They grabbed a towel and put it over her face and rushed her off. And she got the 10 count to DQ. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened or why they're what they're going to go with.
Well, I knew that this whole injury thing was going to happen because it was reported on earlier in the week whenever they recorded this that Mandy Rose was injured. So I'm wondering, like, what exactly is happening. If that was just a fan that was there that was like, man, Mandy got injured.
That's what it was.
You know what I mean?
Sure it was.
Because it didn't look like anything serious.
No, it's a work. Absolutely a work. You know, they kept playing replays after that, showing just different angles. And every angle they showed, it didn't look like she got injured at all.
Right, like she just...
They kept trying to get you to see that one angle where it's like, yeah, I believe that. No, couldn't pull it off.
They couldn't find it.
Nope.
Yeah, it's weird to me that Mandy Rose is back in NXT when... I think she's there more in a training capacity than anything. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I think that could be said for a lot of the talent that just came back from main roster.
Yeah, right.
So. Well,
and also, so I know that they're wanting to keep Johnny Gargano around and Tommaso Ciampa. And other than that, dude, I know that they're trying to work out this independent style of wrestling. So that's going to get rid of a lot of people.
So you said they were going to get rid of LA Knight, and he picked up a win today.
When did I say they were going to get rid of LA Knight?
I thought you said that the other day when we were talking about cutting the indie guys.
No, I said Cameron Grimes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And LA Knight was Eli Drake.
I know who LA Knight
Eli
was.
Eli Drake is hardly an indie guy.
Well, that's what I thought when you had said it originally, because I remember him from NWA, and NWA is not an indie promotion.
I think, and I don't think they're going to get rid of Cameron Grimes. I think they're going to move Cameron Grimes and Timothy Thatcher and Austin Theory up to probably main event or 205 Live. is what I think. That roster is barren, bruh. There's 5 dudes and one of them's active.
Well, they got new talent in the what's it called?
Performance Center.
Performance Center. Yeah, they just got
Yeah,
new
but
talent.
none of those people are wrestlers except Sifa Fatu, the Usos' little brother.
I think there's one other that's a son of a wrestler that they just brought on. I can't remember his name though, or who his father is.
He's a. I saw that there's a nephew of an NBA player.
Yeah, I saw that.
Gable Stevenson's little brother. I don't know. There was it was a bunch of people that don't wrestle. Was what I noticed, except Sifa Fatu, which I can't remember what his I can't remember what his
I think it's Joey?
American name is.
Joey, I think.
Well, it's not.
Pretty sure it starts. I'm pretty sure it starts with a J. I heard it earlier today. I'm positive it starts with a J. I think it's Joey.
It could be Joseph. Yeah. Well, no, because yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
But nonetheless.
Yeah.
So we were talking about earlier of a work injury that didn't look good. Let's talk about a work injury that looked great tonight, and that was Kyle O'Reilly versus Duke Hudson.
Dude, that was a really good match.
Dude, that whole beginning of that match, Duke Hudson worked the hell out of those ribs, and Kyle O'Reilly sold every bit of it. It was really a good look.
Yeah, they told a good story, man. I mean, and they made Duke Hudson look really good.
Yep.
Even to
watch him tap like that still look good because he put in work, and then the tables turned, and then all of a sudden got his legs worked and got in that heel hook, and then that was that. But
because I'm kind of curious, right? Because Duke Hudson was out of the NXT Breakout tournament pretty early. He was out in the first round or second round, I believe.
Okay.
Right. So why is he getting all this airtime? Carmelo Hayes ain't doing shit except backstage interviews and shit. Why is Duke Hudson in a main story angle? You know what I mean? I get that Carmelo Hayes has the title shot that's like a one-off. It's going to be his chance to show everybody that he can wrestle because they think that's the match that everybody's going to have eyes on. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, he'll go for it and lose. Right? Or he'll wait until Andrade Light 2.0.
Andrade, Wish Andrade?
Yeah, Wish Andrade.
Yeah.
He'll wait until he gets the North American title and then cash in his thing and go against.
Which is smart.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, how long are they going to drag all this shit out? What's going to happen in 2 weeks?
You seem to think that they're going to change everything.
I do.
I don't think they'll change everything. I think we're going to see a lot of people gone. I think we'll still have the same champions, I'm sure. Like you said, next week we predict that.
I think that okay, so I thought it was going to be Imperium, but I missed that part. So it's Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch versus MSK. Yeah, dude, I would imagine Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan will get the win. As far as what they're trying to build moving forward, I don't know if MSK really fits that build. I don't know if I don't know. And man, that's really where I'm at with this. They've cut so many people that you would imagine that they would have held on to. Some really talented motherfuckers. On between 3 rosters, they've cut all kinds of people. So, I don't know. You know what I mean? They could let MSK keep it. They could run into this next era of NXT with the same champions.
Well, I don't know, man. By the way their new logo looks, it looks like they'd be the perfect champions.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have a point with that shit.
But we'll find out. But after the Duke Hudson Kyle O'Reilly match, we got our last interview with Dragunov before he goes back to the UK.
Man, and I know he's Russian and all, but I just wasn't into that promo. I like Dragunov. I like Ilya Dragunov a lot. That dude gets down. But I just wasn't into that promo. It didn't feel like he said a lot. Started the whole thing with just to let y'all know I'm still alive.
Right.
Not a smart thing to start out with, champ. You know what I mean? Like, you look kind of, I don't know. It just wasn't that great to me. It was meh.
Well,
And then we had
along the lines of meh, coming up next, we had the Carmelo Hayes interview backstage with
yeah. What's his name? Santos Escobar?
I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know either, man. Like, I didn't pay attention to them anyways because it felt like a lot like Andrade.
Right. And what they've got going on the other program right now.
Yeah, and then all the little shit with Hit Row and all that. And I don't know. I started paying more attention to Hit Row. I feel like there's a lot of like breakout stars in that little faction.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, yeah, I wasn't feeling that either.
Yeah.
He was like, was he threatening me? Yeah.
Yeah, bro,
Were you not listening to all that shit he just said to you?
Were we not in the same conversation?
Like, were you were there? I saw you. I saw you right there. Did you blank out? Like, what happened? You missing time, buddy? How did you? Okay, whatever. And then we had
Imperium versus Grayson Waller and Drake Maverick.
I mean, look, dude. So at this point, if Drake Maverick's in a match, you might as well just realize that whoever they're going against is going to win.
They're not only going to win, but win quickly.
Yeah, dude. So they had Drake Maverick teamed up with Killian Dane for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like dressing like Killian Dane's little mini-me and shit. And kind of act. It was kind of cool. They were a cool little team. And it was cool to watch them fucking do tag team shit. But, they cut Killian Dane. I don't even know why. That dude's awesome. They just be fucking cutting dudes left and right. But yeah, Imperium squashed the fuck out of them. Who was Drake Maverick's partner, you said?
Grayson Waller. And he was all antsy in his pantsies. Drake Maverick was like the calm one this time, you know.
That's weird, man. That's weird. Do you ever see any of his Spud the Rockstar shit?
I saw the stuff on WWE Raw.
Did you ever? No, you need to like watch some of the reality show shit that they were doing with that dude.
No, I haven't seen that.
It's fucking really good.
I'll have to check that out.
It's really good. I laughed for a long time when I watched that shit. But yeah, so we got LA Knight versus Johnny Gargano.
Yep, with Index.
But so was that?
Hold on. I gotta say something real quick. This is the first time I got to see Index, like, do something, and I am now. I am now a fan.
Yeah,
that was great. I love it. So, but go on.
Their little in-ring entrance is fucking fantastic.
They slid up beside Johnny Gargano. He's like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. That's how Dexter usually comes into the ring, right? That's his ring entrance normally, all the time, right? So now Indy is doing it. Indy Hartwell is doing it.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. That was, man. So yeah, like Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae, Indy Hartwell, Austin Theory, Dexter Lumis. That whole thing has been really fun to watch, and I honestly, when they started the angle where Dexter Lumis was like drawing pictures of shit and giving them to Andy Hartwell, I was like, what the fuck is this? Man, dude, come on. And then the longer it went, the more I was like, so like, are they gonna get married yet or
When's the wedding?
Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, I popped for it when she proposed. I was like, oh shit, because that motherfucker doesn't say words. She's gonna propose. Yeah, it was pretty good. I was excited. Yeah. I don't know. It's I hope that because that's gonna be next week is the
wedding. Is
No,
it?
no, it's not. No,
No.
it's in 2 weeks. Oh, it's the first episode of the new NXT is when the wedding is going to be. Very interesting. It's very interesting. Maybe we could be freaking out.
Maybe. I mean, that logo, man. That logo just it screams help. You know what I mean?
I just don't know what they're gonna do. Like, if they're gonna reformat and repackage everything, like, what does that mean
And all the
for the
hearsay we
roster?
hear, all the stuff we're hearing about not going with indie wrestlers anymore, trying to scratch that out of the books. Period.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
crazy.
and now they want to train the look instead
Yeah, they
of
want. Yeah, they want to.
look the
Yeah,
train.
yeah, they want to find people that look like wrestlers. See, this is the problem, dude. Vince McMahon's deal is he doesn't want people to think that they can do what
Yes,
anybody in WWE does. He doesn't want your everyday man and lady in the ring.
and
He
that's
wants he wants megastars that are fucking jacked. He wants beef. He wants unbelievably beautiful and jacked people.
you know some of my favorite wrestlers are Vader,
Yeah.
Puff, AC Romero.
Yeah, AC.
I love seeing people my size that are still doing it.
Oh man. So you didn't get to see a bunch of the Bronson Reed shit, right?
Mm-mm.
Man, dude, you should go back and check some of that shit out, dude. Bronson Reed's a bad motherfucker. You'd like him. You'd like him a lot. Like straight up. Like, yeah. It's good.
Did he get cut?
Yeah. Yeah. For no fucking reason. Literally lost the North American title like right before, like 2 weeks before he got cut or something. It was like, what the fuck, man? It's just ridiculous. So I don't even get why LA Knights was in that match. I guess it was just to push the little storyline with Gargano and Index.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all I was like, I guess this is what they're
I
doing
mean, I
with this.
enjoyed it though. I enjoyed the little story they pushed.
Yeah, it was a
You
good
know,
match.
Loomis caught him outside the ring. He got all offended.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
And then so they announced a bunch of matches for next week.
Yeah.
And so Oni Lorcan and Danny Burch versus MSK for the titles.
Yep.
Carmelo Hayes versus who?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, they didn't announce anything.
No. It was then the women's tag team champions versus.
Oh yeah, Zoe Starks and Io Shirai versus Casey Catanzaro and Caden Carter. Next week for the belts. Yeah, so I mean, next week we're gonna have some fucking great matches, I believe. So Tommaso Ciampa and Ridge Holland. Do you know how long that match went on?
Mm-mm.
It was like 25 minutes. It was a good long while. That was a good match. Ridge Holland did a lot better than his last match with Timothy Thatcher. Yeah, and I mean, I think you can really just tell the experience of Tommaso Ciampa more than Timothy Thatcher when they were wrestling Ridge Holland.
Yeah.
Timothy Thatcher was doing a really good job of making Ridge Holland look really good, but you could tell they just weren't clicking in some areas, right? Tonight, though, Tommaso Ciampa and Ridge Holland got down, and they looked like they were clicking on all cylinders the whole time. You know what I mean? There was a very few clunky moments in that match. And most of Ridge Holland's shit has been fairly clunky before this. You know what I mean? So, but I really expected Ridge Holland to get the win. Honestly.
Yeah.
Because I kind of think that they're kind of like pushing that dude as like the future. You know what I mean? He's kind of like a Brock Lesnar.
He's built like the future.
Yeah, like an NXT level Brock Lesnar type of dude.
Yeah.
So I was kind of thinking that that's what they're wanting to do with him. So Ciampa picks up the win, and then he
Gets attacked by Dunn and
Only Lorcan and
Unworking.
Danny Burch.
Yeah. And then we get MXK.
Yeah, MSK came out.
MSK came out with the save.
Yeah.
We'll close out the night like that.
So what'd you think of it?
I enjoyed the night. Honestly, it was very refreshing from last week's. Honestly, it was definitely refreshing coming off of Raw from yesterday. You know what I mean? Because Raw just put a nasty taste in my mouth yesterday.
Oh yeah, bro. No, I watched NWA Power before NXT, just because I was like, I gotta do something.
It was definitely refreshing.
Yeah.
I am excited to see what happens next week. I'm excited to see those tag title matches. I do think both titles are going to change hands. I think the people that maybe the MSK might keep it. Like I said, they seem to fit more with the new branding of NXT.
So that's where I'm at. Is I think MSK will keep it. I think Casey Catanzaro and Caden Carter are going to win them. And I think Io Shirai and Zoe Starks are going to go up. It's what I think. Or one of them will go up and one of them will start fucking with Raquel Gonzalez. Oh yeah.
Io Shirai.
You didn't even say anything about that fucking dope ass Kaylee Ray promo.
I didn't say it. Did we even talk about the Jesse Kamea Raquel Gonzalez match? We didn't talk about that either. You just skipped right on to fucking Tommaso Ciampa.
The end.
You just skipped everything. I was like, okay, guess we're not gonna talk about it, but whatever.
We didn't talk about Roderick Strong and Ike Manjiro either.
Nope. Try to cut it early, ain't you?
No, I was just lost in thought about that. The Rich Holland thing confused me, so it was on my mind.
Well, let's backtrack a little bit. We did so Jesse Kamea versus Rochelle Gonzalez with Frankie Monet. You know, Jesse Kamea is her new protege,
right?
And all that. So it was all right.
Was Robert Stone out there?
Yeah.
That guy, man.
I don't know any of these people.
No, I know. Well, so do you know where Frankie Monet's from?
No. Impact, I think, right?
Yeah, that's Taya Valkyrie. That's John Morrison's IRL wife.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, so dude, whenever she left Impact, that
was during the whole who shot what's his
yeah.
I remember.
All right, so it was her last day in the company, right? And they ended up saying that she was the one that was guilty in all this. And he was like, I don't know where you're going to go. You may go upstate to Connecticut. You know what I mean? You may go down
to Jacksonville,
to Florida. You know, he was just like, I don't know. He called WWE the big house. It was great. You may go to the big house. It was good stuff. But yeah, so Raquel Gonzalez is obviously gonna fucking beat Jesse Kamea.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How long? That match wasn't even long. It was like 5 minutes. Because I remember I walked off to tell my kids something and came back and it was over. And I was like, okay then.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all. But yeah, we missed the Kaylee Ray interview where she talked crap on Ember Moon, and then we got an Ember Moon. That's who it is. Kaylee Ray versus Ember Moon next week.
Or I could listen. I could listen to Irish people talk all day long. Straight up. Oh yeah, so Kaylee Ray versus Ember Moon. That'll be a good match.
Yeah. And we had a Samoa Joe interview.
Yeah, I know.
It was pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, we know. You're the new champ. You're gonna dominate. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, 3 times.
We go.
Woohoo.
Yeah, first ever. Yeah, whatever.
And then Roderick Strong versus Ikema Jiro.
That was a quick match. I really expected Kushida to answer the open challenge. That's what I really expected. I really expected they were going to do that cruiserweight thing.
I think, isn't that next week?
Yeah, I think it's going to happen next week. It should happen next week. Because then Roderick Strong will be the cruiserweight champion moving into this new shit. And I mean, Roderick Strong is just a great hand. That dude can wrestle his ass off. See, so I don't get, dude. Like, they keep talking about they don't want no vanilla midgets and shit, but yet they're keeping, like, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, Kyle O'Reilly, Roderick Strong. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean vanilla midgets? Like Rey Mysterio, you motherfuckers? Dude's 5'4". You know, like, what the fuck do you even mean?
You take this personally.
I do a little bit, yeah, because, you know, I'm short and I'm a little guy. So, like, growing up, Rey Mysterio was the thing. Watching all the cruiserweights and all the smaller dudes made me realize that somebody my size can be a fucking wrestler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as much as I hate Marco Stunt, like, he does a lot for people. You know what I mean? Like, it's good to see people that look like you out there doing shit.
Yeah.
When you realize, like, oh shit, that dude's as tall as I am. You know what I mean? Like, you're a big dude, so you know.
Well, like I was saying earlier, I enjoy seeing Puff. I enjoy seeing, all the guys.
Yeah.
And they want to put
But
a
yeah.
damper on all that. You know, they just want these big jack guys now. And
They want 1985 WWF. Is what they want.
then when we all want 2000 or 2002.
And Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard's old wrinkled fucking brains, they think that the only way to keep this thing moving forward is to take it all back to 1985 WWF. Straight up. That's what they want. Motherfuckers that look like fucking Hulk Hogan. All like everybody. You know what I mean? Like, that's all they want, dude. They just want people that look like wrestlers. They don't want fucking wrestlers. They don't want people that are good. They don't want in-ring technicians. They don't want mat technicians. They don't want people that are fucking men of 1,000 moves and shit. They don't want that. They want people that can they want people that can hit 5 big spots and make the crowd pop every time.
Imagine if Orange Cassidy was on WWE.
For one thing, realistically, that gimmick would go over like fucking hotcakes on WWE.
Yeah.
And they would probably be like, nope, yep, that's fine. We're just going to keep doing this.
I would hope they would, but knowing Vince, man, he tried to do his fucking spiel on it.
It's good, but it can be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he comes out with like a pitcher of orange juice serving people on the way down or something.
Yeah, no, that's terrible. Don't even say shit like that, bro. It can be bad. It can be really bad.
WWE can be really good, man, if they just stop.
Oh yeah, I mean,
making
if
bad
they try.
choices.
So did you notice that they replaced Tyler Rust in the Diamond Mine with 2 people? Yeah, apparently the Creed brothers, I think is what they said. I don't recall ever seeing them anywhere. So, yeah, I don't know who those dudes were. But they were like the 2 new Diamond Mine recruits. It's like, damn, y'all replaced Tyler Rust with 2 dudes?
That's what it takes, I guess.
That's what it takes. Tyler Rust is a bad motherfucker, man. I can't believe they cut him. Dude, I can't. The last 2 rounds of cuts, I was just like, what? Why? The fuck is wrong with y'all? Bro, the last 2 years, honestly, of cuts have been just sheer insanity. The talent that they have just let loose in the wild. They're literally fueling their own demise.
Yeah.
And they don't even realize it. Like, I feel like everybody else in that company probably realizes it. But I don't think Nick Khan and Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard and
I don't know how
Gargano
anybody resigns with WWE right now.
comfortability, a check, stability.
Like, I get John Cena. John Cena's going to get paid for the rest of his life by WWE and not have to worry about a thing. Right?
Yeah.
I get that.
Mm-hmm.
I get, like, Roman Reigns. But, like, Ricochet. I don't know why he would resign.
Oh, I don't think Ricochet will ever resign. I think this will probably be Ricochet's last.
Honestly, the entire New Day.
Well, so they've worked out a lot of shit with Xavier Woods as far as like up, up, down, down, and all the other extra shit he's doing. So it makes financial sense for Xavier Woods to stay there. And plus, he's been wrestling for a long ass time, dude. Wasn't he Austin Creed and fucking TNA Impact and shit?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, he's been doing it for a long ass fucking time. And he's injured the fuck out of himself quite a bit. So I don't see him ever wanting to go anywhere else because he can always find a place to be in WWE in some capacity. Especially like on screen. Put a mic in that dude's hand and let him talk to people. Probably be pretty fucking smart.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not just about people's love for wrestling, and that's where we get shit twisted as fans, because we're like, why the fuck would anybody want to stay there? Well, there's a lot of fucking reasons. Honestly, money is one of them. Stability. No matter what, WWE's not going nowhere. As much as we sit here and be like, this is their demise and shit, Raw still outdrew Rampage and Dynamite combined.
Yeah.
So I mean, it doesn't. No matter what, dude. It like this shit is just gonna be here. So and I'm sure they know that, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that are like, "Fuck yeah, I'm just gonna wait until Vince McMahon dies. Shit'll get better." Maybe not. You know what I mean? It's just, I agree with you. I don't see why anybody would ever want to resign. I'm the type of motherfucker that my passion dictates a lot of the things that I do as far as like what I want to do for money and shit. So that's me personally. But I can see why a lot of people would want to stay and ride it out or, get their check. And plus now, like, they've cut their schedule way down and shit. Like, travel's easier.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably, honestly, not a bad idea. And like I said, dude, I think a lot of people's dream is still to make it to WWE. As poor as the product may be right now. It's the big show. It's the big time. It's the fucking top tier of wrestling. And as much as we fucking hate it, that's the truth. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get away from that shit, dude. Vince McMahon has fucking toppled a fucking industry and rode it out as the leader of that industry for decades now. AEW's here now, and they're doing really good. Year 3.
Yep.
WCW got there, and they did all right for 83 weeks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I hope that AEW has longevity, and I hope that the axis shifts at some point in time, and the numbers do take a huge shift. I hope. That's my hope. I hope a broader audience opens its eyes to what real wrestling is and what we appreciate as wrestling and what wrestling used to be. Because it wasn't ever storylines and soap operas and shit. Vince McMahon did that.
Yeah.
So, But I don't know.
Well, here's to the future of wrestling. I hope it's going to be awesome as we hope it is.
I guess we're going to find out what it's supposed to look like in a couple weeks, huh?
At least for NXT.
So, yeah.
I'm still waiting for that new announcement. They're switching to Nickelodeon, but we'll see.
Right. I mean, straight up. But anyways, well, you want to take us out, big guy?
Oh, yeah. We appreciate y'all being with us today. Make sure you hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that bell icon. Leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's NXT, and we'll catch you later.
Black. Fuck around and put motherfuckers' heads in the bag like I was slack. Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message. This the best little wrestling podcast in Texas. Motherfuckers.
Check them off like a wish list.